I was still having trouble with dizzy spells. So it was the constant visits to the doctors and trying to figure out what was wrong.
All of a sudden I get this text from her and it says I'm at the hospital. They found a spot on my brain.
And then it was a huge whirlwind.
She had a tumor that had to be removed. She was supposed to get married on a certain day, and they had that day planned for a long period of time. And she really wanted to get married on that day. It was in a destination, I believe, Mexico.
She still was under the illusion that she'd be out of here soon and we'd be packed up and leaving.
What do you mean, what am I gonna do? I'm supposed to be in Mexico. This isn't exactly what I had planned, and I'm supposed to be getting married tomorrow.
And I said, well, maybe we can do something about it. And I said, would you be willing to have your wedding here? And she said, like in the chapel? She teared up and she said, of course, she wants to get married that day. It was a big idea, and definitely not a for sure by any means, but something that, Mori Jo deserved to be offered to her.
Maybe we can help with that, or maybe we can make this work. Let me just check on that. Then I called Paul Arco, who's in our marketing and communications department. And Paul really took the ball from that point and contacted so many of our mission partners.
We had Rachel, which is one of our nurses. She offered to do her hair and her makeup.
Our friend that was going to marry us was in Mexico, so who's going to marry us now? Turned out to be Reverend Parks. He was great. He was out of this world.
All of these mission partners came together to get this done and do it right. Everything that a traditional wedding had, they had, which made it very special. Even the service itself, all kinds of our mission partners attended, administration, people that cared for Mori Jo. It was great to have them there.
Come down the elevator with a beautiful bride in a wheelchair with a heart monitor on. And then we open the doors and it's beautiful. Everything's decorated. They have a singer up front and the pastor ready to go, and it was like another world.
And then she comes in and she was beautiful. Maybe she wasn't wearing that $1,000 wedding dress, but she was beautiful.
It was put together so well and so quick, and so many people got involved that I think it was wonderful for her.
I hadn't thought of those things. I couldn't do those things. I was recovering from a huge surgery. So the idea that I even had flowers, that I even had my makeup and hair done, that I even had my family here, my husband's family here, to me was outstanding.
I couldn't have planned it as well as it turned out. I mean, take the surgery out of the equation and it was a beautiful wedding. They did everything that they could do.
Everybody went above and beyond. I was taken care of in a way that I could never say thank you enough for.
Our mission calls us to serve with the greatest care and love, and part of that is to take care of every patient every time as best we can, to the best of our abilities.
We do a lot more than nursing and being doctors and what you'd think a hospital would do. So if there was any way that we can help anyone, fulfill something that they were supposed to do, or a moment in life that they're not going to get back, we would do our best to make it happen.
And it was great for everybody that was a part of it to say, hey, look what we did to help them and care for them, because it shows the commitment that we have to our mission and our patients for that care.
And to know that I'm part of something, a group of people and an amazing family that would do something for someone else to this extreme, I know I'm in the right place.
I can't tell you how thrilled we were that OSF took care of us the way that they did. Everyone that just was involved in making sure that I could physically get here and go down the aisle, it was unbelievable what they gave me. So the fact that I didn't have my wedding in Mexico, really, I don't care. It was so beautiful here. And I'm so lucky and very thankful. It was our perfect day. In spite of what happened to us when we came into the ER, it was perfect. I wouldn't change a thing.